Hi, it's Amy from Select Travel Holidays, home of Cruise Select. I've just spent 5 wonderful nights on board Emerald Sun with Emerald Cruises for a 5-night round trip from Budapest on the Lower Danube. I will be sharing more about my experiences, but for now let's have a look at some of the accommodation. Emerald's entry-level cabins are the Emerald Stateroom, which can be found on the Riviera or first deck. The cabin categories are D and E. There's no distinction in size or amenities available. It's about the location on that particular deck. These are the sort of the cabins that I tend to call the duckling cabins, because on this deck part of it is actually effectively below the water level, so you don't have the full length floor to ceiling windows, but you do have a bit of natural light coming in through the picture window at the top. These cabins are 162 square feet or 15 meters squared. They feature the same sort of chic and modern appointments that you'll find across the accommodation on Emerald. So nice sort of clean whites finishes and quite sleek glossy surfaces. Bathrooms are equipped with lovely L'Occitane en Provence toiletries. There is a small seating area, and you'll find obviously that you've got a twin or double bed in here, and of course a TV and storage. For solo cruisers, Emerald have the Emerald single stateroom. There are 2 cabins on board. They're both 117 square feet or 10.9 meters squared. They feature a single bed and a narrow duckling window, because of course they're on the Riviera, or the duckling deck as I like to call it. Panorama balcony suites make up the vast majority of accommodation on board Emerald Sun. They can be found on decks 2 and 3. My Panorama balcony suite was on deck 2. As with the Emerald staterooms, the different categories for this grade refer to the location on the ship, as they are all the same size and feature the same amenities. Panorama balcony suites are 180 square feet, which is 16.7 meters squared. Along with the L'Occitane en Provence toiletries in the bathroom, all cabins, regardless of category or grade, also have refillable water bottles and of course the Cryofox box sets, which are actually a bit of a godsend when you're on excursion, so you can listen to the tour guide and perhaps not have to be so closely together, and you can wander off, take some photos, etc. if you want to, which is always very handy on one of the tours or excursions that are included. You'll notice that the decor of the Panorama balcony suite is almost identical to the other cabins we've seen, whether they're Emerald staterooms or single staterooms. The style is always very modern and contemporary, sleek and shiny, but of course they are larger. And the very obvious difference, of course, is that you have floor-to-ceiling views of the river. You have the gorgeous sort of all-weather balcony area, I suppose you could call it. It's where you've got some seating on some sort of like wooden decking area right by the windows, which are, as I mentioned, floor-to-ceiling, and these can the top half can open down electronically to let in some beautiful fresh air, and it's just a really relaxing place to be and sort of sit by and watch the world go past as you cruise, and it's just nice to get a bit of fresh air in. It's yeah, it's very relaxing. I just actually adored sort of sitting by there. There are 2 remaining types of suites on board Emerald Sun. These are found on deck 3 or the Horizon deck, and not only are they a little larger than the accommodation we've seen so far, they also have some additional amenities. So first up, we're going to look at the Grand Balcony Suite. Like the Panorama balcony suite, they feature the private balcony with open air system. However, they also feature a pillow menu, a complimentary Nespresso machine, continental breakfast, pre-dinner canapes and after-dinner sweet treats served in your suite, very nice, and 2 items of laundry per day. The grand balcony suites are 210 square foot, which is in metric 19.5 metres. There's just the one category, the Cat S, and there's several of them on the Horizon deck. And the remaining suite category is the owner's one-bedroom suite, which are the largest on board, of course. They are 315 square feet or 29.3 metres squared. There's a limited number of these available, so fewer than the grand balcony suites, as they are that little bit more prestigious. They also, of course, feature the outdoor private balcony with open air system, but they also have, of course, as the name might suggest, a separate bedroom and lounge area. Like the grand balcony suite, you've got a pillow menu, you have a walk-in wardrobe, you also have a complimentary in-suite mini bar, which is replenished daily, and again, like the grand balcony suite, there's a complimentary Nespresso machine, and you've got your continental breakfast canapes, etc. Delivered to your suite. But you also have more items of laundry per day, so you have 4 items as opposed to 2 that are complimentary daily, and you have the invite to dinner at the captain's table and the use of an iPad.